Hi there, this is Sanjay, and in this video, we are going to talk about Indian accent. Yes, many of you people, especially the people from Asian Chinese countries, they are facing the problem like when they speak with an Indian person, whether it is an employee or a boss or any supplier or maybe a client or customer, they face the problem because Indian people, they speak faster and it is really difficult sometimes to understand their language because Indian accent is a like typical accent where people, especially Indian people, they give more emphasis over the words. So in this video, we're going to talk about some of the words, how Indian people pronounce and how Indian accent is different than American accent. So I'm going to take you to the screen where we'll be having one article. I'm going to read that article in Indian accent. There will be some questions and we'll be discussing those questions in Indian and American accent. So stay tuned with me and let's go to the computer screen. All right, so we are on computer screen now and we have one article. The article is about discipline. I'm going to read this article in Indian accent. You have to listen to me clearly. At the same time, you can see the words on the screen, how I pronounce in Indian accent. All right, so I'm going to read this in Indian accent now. Discipline is defined as the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. If any institution, be it family, school, college, or workplace, wants to function properly, discipline is to be maintained within it. For example, discipline in a family means that the member of the family follow a certain pattern in what they do, like getting up, going to bed on time, having their meals on time, etc., which shows a specific routine in life. Discipline in a school and college means that the students should reach there on time, greet the teachers whenever they meet them, maintain silence wherever and whenever required, like in a library, or attend all the functions held in the school and college, etc. Discipline in the office or at any workplace means that all the working staff, be it the employers or the employees, should reach the workplace on time and also maintain the predefined code of conduct. Thus, it is understood that for the successful functioning of any institution on earth, maintenance of discipline is necessary. But the bitter truth remains, discipline is not maintained by each or every individual at the same level. The presence of discipline is an individual's life lead to phenomenal success, and the contrary is true in the case of the without of discipline. Okay, so what I did now, I finished that in Indian accent. Now the first paragraph, I'm going to read one more time, and this time it would be much faster as the real Indian people speak in Indian accent. Discipline is defined as the practice of training people to obey rules or code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. If any institution, be it family, school, college, or workplace, want to function properly, discipline is to be maintained within it. For example, discipline in a family means that the member of the family follow a certain pattern in what they do, like getting up, going to bed on time, having their meals on time, etc., which shows a specific routine in life. So sometimes Indian people, they speak such faster. Now we're moving ahead and we have some questions from this article and we would be discussing. So the questions would be asked in American accent, like in a neutral accent, and the answer would be given in Indian accent. What is discipline? Discipline is like rules people make in their life, maybe like if they're working somewhere or if they have a job and they go on time, or they wake up in the morning. So the kind of rule they make in their life and they follow, we call them discipline. Do you think you are a disciplined person? If yes, give some example. Yes, I am a very disciplined person because I wake up early in the morning at 6 o'clock every day. I do exercise, I do meditation, I give time to my family, and I do many things. So I feel like I am a disciplined person. What discipline do you follow in your life? There are many disciplines I follow in my life. Like for my work, I always reach on time. I finish my targets on time, and I always teach my students. I give them time. Teach my children. I check their homework. So I feel like these are the areas where I feel discipline. What discipline do you follow in your workplace? In my workplace, I always obey my boss. I finish my morning routine on time. I go to the office and I come back from office on time. and I think everything I do all the time. How is life without discipline? Describe the importance of it. I think discipline is a really very important part of our life, because if there is no discipline in your life, you won't be able to reach your targets. You won't be able to get anything in your life. So I think like discipline plays a very important role into our life. Were you disciplined when you were a kid? Uh, I don't remember whether I was a disciplined person or not, because when I was kid, I was not like a studious boy. So I don't know whether I was disciplined. But my mother used to say like I was not a disciplined person. Share any story of your indiscipline of your life. If I tell you the story about my discipline, I would say once I was in my school time, and it was my exam, so I had to prepare for it. And next day at 10 a.m. I had to reach on time. So I studied for 4 p.m. 4 a.m. at night, and next day I woke up 10:30 a.m. So that was the biggest indiscipline I had in my life. All right. Okay, so now we are at the end of this video, and we discuss about one article, that's discipline. We discuss about how discipline works in our life, in our workplace, in our home, everywhere. Also, we had a discussion over some questions as well. I hope this video will help you to get familiar with more vocabulary from Indian accent to American accent. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be very happy if you leave your comment or say something about the video in comment box. Thank you so much.